How y'all doing? The strongest Battlegrounds added some epic emotes in the last update. So today, I'm gonna be comparing all the new emotes to their anime reference, and then give them a rating out of 10 based on accuracy. And for the first emote, we got the Fallen, which is actually a 2-toggle emote. So first, when you click it one time, you get this animation, you get this text saying, we'll be able to see something interesting. Didn't I say that, brat? You know what I mean? I think these are 2 different boxes, but basically, you hit that one pose, and then if you click the emote again, as y'all already know, you unlock a special animation called Road Cutting Slash, which can indeed chop down trees and knock over trash cans. Now, I'm gonna give a light spoiler warning, just in case you haven't seen this or know about this, but this reference is from the manga where Itadori faces off against Sukuna in different bodies. As y'all can see, we have the initial pose where you have the hand on the forehead. When you first do the Fallen emote, this part right here. And although World Cut Slash is not animated yet, the best reference I can find is from this guy called Red Hair Guy, where he posted a full Sukuna fight where he used it. Here we go, let's watch. He's getting blasted. He's at the ground. Scale the dragon. Recoil. Twin meteors. Although it's called Dismantle instead of World Cut Slash, but kind of the same thing, I think. And it leaves a giant crater on the ground. Although I can't find an exact replica of the animation for World Cut Slash, I ain't gonna lie, the strongest Battlegrounds version is pretty close to source material. I'm gonna have to give it a 9 out of 10. The next emote we got is the opposite of the Fallen, called the Strongest, which goes like this. Here we go. Boom. And now I'm the strongest. And for some reason, my hand is like burning. It's coming out steam. But hey, it says, and the strongest voltage ramps up. And look at it one more time, slow motion. Pay attention to my left arm right here. Because in emote, I lose it, but it starts regrowing, which is kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie. I'm showing off my reverse curse technique. I found this animation posted by Shade Ronin, but this emote is from the Sukuna versus Gojo fight. But this emote is also from the Jujutsu Kaisen manga. Let's see the adaptation. Here we go. All right, we got Sukuna right there. Oh, his arm's regrowing. And there we go. The strongest. So that's pretty much it. I don't know why they chose this emote, but it looks pretty cool. Boom. Oh, he just TP'd out. There we go. We got the same pose as in game right here. I'm not sure the animation kept the first part where we punch the ground right before our arm grows back, but overall, the emote is a pretty close reference. I like it. I'm also have to give that a solid 9 out of 10. Now for the next emote, we have one of my favorite aura emotes, Shadow Eruption. Yo, look at this. Go ahead, floating up. Turn into a purple ball. An explosion. Damn. Now that's so clean, bro. That is so clean. And this reference is actually from solo leveling when Sun Jin-woo became the Shadow Monarch in season 1. Let's see how he does it. Your job isn't finalized. All right. We got the same purple aura. Oh, here we go. All right, let's see. Is the animation gonna be the same? Oh, it slows down. Ooh. Okay, he starts floating up. Do we get the purple ball though? All right. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, damn. Nah, that's clean. We got the same exact aura in game. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, boys. They cooked with this animation. This gotta be an easy 10 out of 10. Now for the next emote, we got... What the... We get dummy, what are you doing? For the next emote, you must always do it right before a one-on-one. And that is the Amplify emote. There we go. Ooh. Fun fact, this is actually the first ever melee effect type of emote added to the game. The Amplify emote. The best part about this is when you punch, you get the Gojo M1. You know what I mean? They look crazy. They make it punch look so much more powerful. And this emote actually comes from Combat Gods 2, where Shinji and Jun are fighting. And Shinji, well, we know the rest. All right, he said no more games. Boom. That right there. Hold on. I'm just running back real quick. I'm gonna put that in slow motion. Here we go. He's walking up with the eyes glowing. Boom. Arm up. And then swirl. Whatever it's called. And that right there is pretty much a very close replica to this emote. I ain't gonna lie. Like, they even got the swirl animation correctly. Boom. And for this emote, I'm gonna have to give it a solid 10 out of 10. We cooking up right now. And before we go to the next emote, last video I said that whoever commented a name, one lucky person would get a free emote gifted. So I'm gonna go to the comment section real quick. Bro, this guy just commented, bro's not picking me. If you just commented your name, I would have picked you, my guy. Like, come on, bro. You gotta have more belief in yourself. I'm gonna keep scrolling, And for the lucky winner, we got this guy, Burton on duty. He said duty. But hey, I'm not really sure which emote you have, my boy, but let me see. There we go. Mobile Kid. Change the emerge emote. Is that enough? Oh, I need some more Robux. Star Code KTG. There you go. All right, my boy. Enjoy your emerge emote. And if you want to have a chance at the next giveaway, join my Discord. Link in the description. And also comment down below your name under this video. But anyways, on to the next emote. And I ain't gonna lie. For this next emote, I'm kind of scared to do because it's too freaky for me, bro. It's too much. But this next emote, we have the locked in. And oh my goodness, bro. What the? First and foremost, why is there actual saliva coming down from the tongue? Like, what is this? Oh my gosh, bro. This is actually just disgusting. Atrocious. And this emote is actually a reference to BUNGEE Season 2, where it was Team BUNGEE versus Japan U20. And we had Sai versus his little brother, Rin. And for some freaky reason, he want to have that tongue out. And wow, he actually has saliva coming down? Ain't no way. And one of my Discord members sent me this. He said to look at this, but what is this? Oh, we got Kid Rin, Kid Sai, and oh my goodness, bro. Yeah. If I'm being honest, bro, I want to give this a 0 out of 10, but hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is pretty accurate, but this is a crazy emote, bro. What the heck? I'm gonna have to give it a solid 7 out of 10. Now, for this next emote, I bet a lot of you probably would not even know where it's from. But the emote name is called Mesmer, and it goes like this. Boom, 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 boom. My boy just bouncing with it. And this is actually from a song called Mesmerizer. And this is Miku and Tetsuo's dance. For the sake of copyright reviews, I have to mute it. But as y'all can see, they got the same animation. Boom, 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 boom. They bounce to the beat. Oh, they're speeding up. Boom, 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 boom. The rep is actually really close to it. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Now, this next emote lets you customize the color and change it to whatever you want. And that is the Inner Rage emote. If I click and hold, I can change to whatever I want. So that's pretty cool. But for the sake of this experiment, I'm going to go ahead and make my hair red. All right. And now let me do it. Inner Rage. Oh my goodness, look at that power up. It's a much bigger charge up. And all the rocks, that's crazy. And this emote is the only one that actually changes your hair color to whatever color you have in the emote. I got my hair lava, so that's pretty cool. I can also go Super Saiyan with it. There we go. Boom. Give me a little, what the? I got a hat now? Why is there a rock in my head? Okay, I was about to say, but now I got SSJ KDG, and I can even go Ultra Instinct with it. Kind of. There we go. Yes, sir. It's a pretty cool emote. And let me know if this is correct, but this emote looks very similar to Gohan's transformation in the Ultimate movie. Here we go. He's Super Saiyan right now. Charged all the way up. An insane amount of aura. And now he's Mystic Gohan. It looks pretty close, but it's a little bit different in game. But overall, it's still got the same vibe. So, hey, I'm gonna have to give this one a solid 7 out of 10. Let me ask you one question. Do you have a lot of friends? Because if you do, that's good. But if you're like me, then you probably don't. But luckily, this next emote gives you a friend to play with, even if you're by yourself in a private server. And that is the My Brother emote. Hey, what? He only plays with myself? I don't got nobody else to play with? Just me? Oh my goodness, bro. That's insane. What were the chances, bro? The only person they let me play with is myself. That's crazy, bro. I really got no friends. But this next one is the My Brother emote. And the best part about this emote is the fact that you and your brother can both jump one person. What's up, boy? What's up, boy? Yeah, fight back, fight back, fight back. And bam! It comes with his own finisher, too. What's up, boy? Bam! Michael Jordan. Look at his legs. Oh, snap. I can see his butt. Hey, yo, he's folded like an omelet. Nah, that's crazy. And this scene actually comes from season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen when Todo and Itadori were fighting against Hanami. Here we go. My boy Itadori just landed his first Black Flash.
Somewhat seriously.
Now.
Oh, there it is. The pose. And then the rest is just a 2v1 fight with synergy. And I'm not gonna lie, the pose to that emote is very similar. What the? Wow. Okay, well, I guess I have no more friends because it doesn't show anything else. So for this emote, I'm going to give it a solid 7 out of 10. Now, when I say perfect, I'm not talking about myself because this next emote is called Perfect Concentration. Here we go. Boom. Hey. I love how it flashes green right before you do it. Boom. The puzzle pieces are all coming together. And this was shown in season 1 of BUNGEE episode 15 where Isagi locked in. Here we go. Blind spot. Off the ball. The puzzle pieces, they're all coming together. Nagi, get out the way. Oh, damn. Mind you, he has a stable family and 2 loving parents. I don't know why he be crashing out so much. That Perfect Concentration emote is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing is missing some voice lines, but hey, it's still a solid 8 out of 10. Even the weakest dummy's getting all the puzzle pieces. This is crazy. Good job, my boy. And speaking of crash out, this next emote was actually added a while ago, but I never covered it. So here we are. And that is the crash out emote. Oh my gosh. Now that is a screenshot right there. That's a wallpaper right there. Yes, sir. If y'all need a new mobile wallpaper, here you go, my boy. And also the cool thing about this emote is the only one that I believe makes the entire map go black and white. It makes it go Nyor, whatever it's called. But I don't know why it does this, but hey, the entire Shrines of Battlegrounds gets decolorized. And I don't know why there's so many Jujutsu Kaisen emotes, but this one was shown in season 1 when we first saw Itadori's rage. The flashback. Ah, man, though, that's the whole gang. Guess. Oh my goodness. Hadouken.
聞かないよ。魂の形を保って。どういうことだ。魂の形ごと叩かれた。
Yeah. That boy ain't the same one no more. That's serious, Itadori. Came from so deep within my gut that it nearly made all the things I ever said feel like a lie. I will kill you. Ah, damn. Gotta be a top tier emo, man. I ain't gonna lie. And this emo reference is easily a 10 out of 10. Now for this next emo, it's probably one of the coolest emotes we got in the last update. And it's not even a kill emo, but rather a melee effect. The Divine Form. Here we go. Fall down. Coming in. And there we go. Mastered. Ultra Instinct. You know what I'm saying? As you guys probably already know, the best part about this emo is the fact that when you block, you're actually just weaving. Weave. You know what I mean? I got the Ultra Instinct with me. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so clean, bro. Oh my, weave. Come on, dummy. You gotta do a better job than that if you want to hit me. And if y'all somehow didn't know, this reference is when Goku went to Master Ultra Instinct in the Tournament of Power. And if y'all didn't know already, the Divine Form Game Pass logo is exactly this circle right here. The little galaxy that Goku's emitting. But let's see. All right, right now, this is now Master Ultra Instinct. But now we have the little spirit balls coming into him. Look at all that spiritual power coming to him. That boy Jiren tried to stop him, but Goku was just right there or farming. One step, and it's over. Oh, where you go? Watch out behind you! Oh, nah. He got the boss music going. His raps, his GGs. Weave. There we go. Counter. But also, it could very likely be this scene right here when Goku went Ultra Instinct, the non-master version, which I believe might be a closer reference since it has like the light beam coming up. And as you can see, that boy just standing there. And even in this form, we can still see him weaving like a demon. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. This emote is so tough. By far one of the coolest emotes ever added in Battlegrounds history. So for this one right here, I'm going to give it a solid 10 out of 10. Now, this next emote is low-key on my top 5 simply because it's a JoJo reference. And that is the Shadow. Oh, look at my shoulder. You see that? That's a Joestar mark. Not only that, but look at the detail. They cover up your face so you can't even see it. Like you have like a shadow face now. Usually my eyes are like red, but when I do the shadow, boom, you can't see my eyes. Look at the small details, bro. This emote is so fire and it's so slept on for no reason. And I believe this reference is from the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure video game, but honestly, just anytime Shadow Dio is shown, he does his pose right here, where he goes ahead and flashes his shoulder. Little pose right there. But it's also this scene from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3, where we have Dio or farming at the top of the stairs, covering up his Joestar's mark. So I ain't gonna lie, for this emote, just mainly off the little details, especially like the covering the eyes part, I'm gonna have to give it a solid 8.5 out of 10, bro. Very good reference. Now for this next emote, I don't think I've ever used it, but somebody said to use it, so I'm just adding it to the video, and that is the eye pop emote. All right, eye pop, and what the? Oh, hey, wait, what the heck? Did I just grab my eyeballs and put them back in my face? Hold on, bro. What the? Oh my, I grabbed him and put him back in? Nah, that's great. I've never even seen this emote before, but yo, it's kind of cool. And apparently this emote is referencing One Piece where Luffy was fighting against Kaido in his Gear 5 form. And oh, there it is. Animation. Does the eye pop out? Oh yeah, it do. Oh, damn. He actually grabs him back in his eye. What the heck? That's a crazy emote. I ain't gonna lie. What the heck? This is insane. That's low-key for you, but hey, I ain't gonna lie though. The animations are almost bar for bar the same thing as the source materials. So hey, I'm gonna give this a solid 9.5 out of 10. It's almost exactly the same thing. Your Honor, I'm here to say that the opponent, KDG Gaming, did not wipe when he got up. Objection! I did. And that is the next emote, the objection emote, which I ain't gonna lie, probably a lot of you guys already know where it's from, but it's a pretty calm emote. Your mom says time to go to bed. Objection! The doctor say you have 2 days left to live. Objection! And this emote is actually a reference to the famous game Ace Attorney, where you play as Ace the attorney, and your special move is always objection. And yeah, I'll just keep objecting everything. For that emote, I'm about to give it a solid 7 out of 10. If only the voice line was a little bit louder. But other than that, it's pretty good. Now, this next emote has actually been in the game for quite a while, but I kind of like it, so I felt like adding it to this video. But that is the honored emote. Oh, snap. My boy's just chilling to the maximum. Full ecstasy. You've never seen anybody relax more than this. Ah, weak as dummy, weak as dummy. Oh, nah, that's crazy. I'm just laying on the weakest dummy right now. But yeah, as y'all can't tell, this is the honored one, which is a reference to when Gojo entered the flow state when fighting against Toji. And my boy was just in a whole different level. Let's take a look. Here we go. Toji, you're not finna kill my boy. They throw it out. And weave. And then here we have the emo pose. Maximum chilling. Bro, look at that. Do you know how mad I'd be if I was fighting somebody to my best ability and he was just chilling and emoting and then the clouds turn gold? Like, what? I'm swinging with my entire life force. But nothing is working. He can't keep getting away with it. And then the worst part is you get one tapped. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that scene's pretty insane, but for some reason, I ain't gonna lie, although it does a good job, it doesn't do as good of a job to really invoke the same emotion. Like, I don't feel like I'm really flexing on somebody for real, but hey, it is a pretty funny emote. And also, if you somehow have a friend, you can have them stand on your torso and they can ride you around like a hoverboard. But hey, this emote right here, I'm gonna give it a solid 6.5 out of 10. Now for emote number 17, we got the little brother of Inner Rage, and that is energy release. Boom. It's a pretty calm charge up. It's not as powerful as the other one, but it's pretty smooth and it lets your opponent know that you're locking in. Now, I'm not really sure about the reference, but the closest example I can find is this one right here when Goku was talking to Fat Boo and showing him the different stages of Super Saiyan.
You're going to love this, trust me. What you're seeing now is my normal state.
Right now, he's in base.
This is a Super Saiyan.
And then after showing him Super Saiyan 1, he shows him Super Saiyan 2. And I believe this reference right here might be where they got energy release from. But I'm not really sure, so if y'all know, comment it down below. But either way, this emote's pretty calm. Now, if I'm judging it based on the Super Saiyan clip, the reference is not really that close, so I'm gonna just give it a 5 out of 10. But maybe the clip is actually incorrect. I don't know. You good, weakest dummy? Yeah, he's good, he's good. All right, because his next emote is also another sleeper emote that I feel like people aren't talking enough about, and that is the luck emote. You know what I'm saying? Look at my fingers. I actually have fingers. It looks kind of weird, I ain't gonna lie, but I like it too. It makes sense. And also, if you can hear that sound, that is a gambler's alarm sound. It's a pretty basic emote, but I feel like it's mainly for all the cosplayers. And this is actually a reference to the Akari versus Kashimo fight in Jujutsu Kaisen manga. But lucky for us, a talented fan was able to animate the manga panels. Here we go. And this is when Hakari popped out his domain.
Because he can recover his burnt-out cursed energy during the round. As long as he continues to hit the jackpot, he can expand his domain as many times as he wants.
Oh, damn. That's a crazy ability. But right here, we have the pose. Even though I like Hakari, I low-key do not like this emote that much because I feel like it's kind of boring. At least show like some slot machines popping up above your head or something. But yeah, this emote, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. Hello? Nah. Goodbye is the name of the next emote. And apparently, this is actually a viral meme that went out early this year, and it goes like this, and oh my goodness, I ain't gonna lie, I'm really hitting that. Hold on, hey, what What if I slow down the speed though? Hey, I'm getting groovy with it. Ooh, snap. Damn. Nah. This is clean. This is a calm little emo, bro. I like it. And now for the reference, we have this man right here in the middle in the suit who's been doing this dance for years and popularized it on TikTok. Here we go. Hey. What the heck? Phantom? Hey, what? Okay, he's going crazy. Alright, bruh. What? This emo finna get it easy. 8 out of 10. Now for this next emo has also been in the game. What, bro? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that's a good drawing, but why you drawing me, my boy? Am I your target? Hold on, bro. You better get out of here. You better skedaddle. You better stop playing with me. But as I was saying, this next emo has actually been in the game for quite some time. And that is the disgraced emote, otherwise known as the holy T-pose. How you like dumb apples, wicked dummy, huh? How you like that, boy? Yeah, I don't know why there's so many Jujutsu Kaisen emotes, but this was also from season 2 of JJK when Sukuna was fighting against Jogo and he hit the holy T-pose. Let's see, that boy Jogo getting sliced up and T-pose. It's pretty straightforward, nothing crazy, but hey, this emote pretty calm. The reference pretty close to it, so I'm about to give it a solid 7 out of 10. Now for this next emote, we got a good old classic. Nah, I'd win. It's a pretty calm emote, nothing too flashy. And this is also from Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1 when Itadori asked Gojo would he lose against Sukuna. And he low-key capped. But here we go, let's see. If Sukuna regained all of his powers, it might be a little draining. But would you lose? I'd win. Bro, why did I scroll down? The first comment said, rest in pieces, Go/Joe. You were strong. Kakashi, bro, you were better than that. What are you doing? I believe the nah from the nah I'd win comes from the manga panel, not actually the anime, because the anime might have just skipped over it for some reason. But overall, it's a pretty calm emote, but not too flashy. So I'm gonna give it a solid 6 out of 10. And that right there was 20 of the newest emotes anime references. Comment down below which was your favorite, and thank you guys for watching. And as always, toodles!